All right, you guys, we are on our way to go train at Alphalete. What are you hitting? You're hitting legs, right?
Yeah, I'm hitting legs today.
He's hitting legs, I'm hitting legs as well. So we will take you guys through our leg day today. We're gonna try and be a little bit more efficient so we have the rest of the day today, but regardless, still gonna bring you through our exercises today, and we will see you in Alphalete. All right, so we just got back from...
Caught red-handed, man.
We just got back from taking Honey out. It is 54 degrees out there. It is freezing. And Mason, if he doesn't start eating like right when he wakes up, he's gonna be behind.
Yeah, I'm behind on my food. So
yeah.
what we're seeing here is some Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and a clementine. I'm gonna put all those suckers into one little bowl.
Low-fat cottage cheese, 100 cal Greek yogurt, and a little clementine, and
plus I always do like a pure protein bar, pretty much any protein bar in the morning.
Yep.
With this, just to kind of get my protein up and sort of
as if he doesn't have enough protein.
This is like, so we had the vegan bite, and then there's this. This is like a snack
before
prior
breakfast.
to my breakfast.
Right, and then I'm just sticking with the vegan bite, and we are brewing up some coffee. I cannot have my coffee. Mason drinks his black. I cannot have my coffee without like some sort of sweetener. I can, but like I prefer it to be sweeter. This one is the pumpkin praline pie skinny syrup. Skinny syrups is the way to go. This one, oh crap. This one is just, it's not it. It's not it at all.
So as you guys can see, it's not the prettiest, but oranges in there, cottage cheese, and the yogurt.
Bone apple tea.
Bone apple tea. Oof.
All right, so it is about, it's 7:45 right now. Yep. I'm gonna pop off to Starbucks because as you guys saw in our last video, we're still trying to, you know, somewhat create some space, and I personally enjoy working out of a coffee shop. So headed off there. I'm gonna show you guys what I get there. Typically I would eat like an egg white scramble and what else? Like an English muffin. Yeah. he always has that too, but yeah, gonna switch it up a little bit today since I'm working at a Starbucks. So I'll show you guys what I end up getting, and then he will take you along for what he eats for breakfast.
All right, so we are in the kitchen. I'm about to cook up my first breakfast meal. It's 8:30 in the morning, and this is what we typically have. So on deck, we have some spinach, which I will take and throw into there first. And then what I typically will do is 8 ounces of egg whites, and then 2 whole eggs, and I'm gonna go with 2 mild Italian bell pepper sausages. So I'll dice those up and I'll throw them in there. So you guys will see what it looks like once I get all of this concocted and put in the pan here. All right, so as you can see, everything's in the pan right now as I was adding it in there. So that's what we're gonna let chill for probably like 5 to 10, like probably 5-ish to 10-ish minutes until it starts to cook a little bit, and then I'll whisk it until it's ready. And then the only other thing that I add in my breakfast is 1 bagel. So I'll take just a regular, I got HEB plain bagels today. Sometimes I'm feeling risky, I'll do like a cinnamon swirl or like a cinnamon raisin, but so we're gonna do a bagel, toast this up in a couple minutes closer to when the eggs are ready, and then I will throw a couple sauces on top once it's all completed. So I'll show you guys the final product at the end. So I'm a massive proponent of tossing all my food into massive bowls. So I'm gonna take my egg white scramble, I'm gonna toss it in this bowl, and then I'll also throw my bagel in on top. So let me grab that. So that is our final product right there, y'all. We're gonna toss this right into the big old bowl. All right, so we got the I can't believe it's not butter spray. Hold on. There we go. I can't believe it's not butter spray for the bagel. And then we got some Frank's Red Hot that we're gonna toss just right on top on right there. Boom, just like that. This is really challenging trying to do this. Boom, there we go. So that is our finished product in the bowl. That's breakfast, baby.
All right, so I actually ended up having a call with Nick at 8, so I didn't want to be out of the house for that. After the call, it's about 9 o'clock now. I'm super hungry, so I just made my breakfast. I was gonna get a spinach and feta wrap from Starbucks, but I'll show you what I made. It's more similar to what I would have on a day-to-day. All right, so we have 8 ounces of egg whites with probably a cup of spinach and some Frank's Red Hot. And then over here, we have a package of the cinnamon roll 100-calorie better oats with some frozen berries and half a tablespoon of PB.
All right, so we are a few meals in, but we forgot to let you guys know. So we haven't been obviously telling you what the macro breakdowns are for each meal, but we'll let you guys know at the end of the day
what our current macros are.
What our current macros were and what we actually hit with all the food intake. We'll see you in the next meal. Okay, so what we are having here, typically I would have a massive smoothie. The cup and the blender thing weren't washed yet, so you can hear dishwashers going off right now. So right now we are about to have a Lenny and Larry's cookie. So this will just be a snack, and then I'll probably have that smoothie in probably just about an hour from now after I eat this. And then again, to note, I'll cover what my overall macros are at the end, but we're eating a lot of food today, so I pretty much have to eat pretty big portions of things, just about in every hour to 2 hour increments, otherwise I'll fall a little bit behind. So you guys will see that big concoction after we mow down this Lenny and Larry's, and it is the peanut butter and chocolate flavor. And for those wondering, the Mac Daddies, if it focuses, the Mac Daddies on these are pretty decent. 16 grams of fat is a lot for a cookie, but not terrible, right? And then 55 carb, and then 16 protein for the whole thing. And I'm gonna eat that whole damn thing. All right, so we are back for a kind of a lunchtime snack. I'm not training today, so typically I would have already had this prior to going to train. Probably would have been at the gym, getting there roughly right around this time, if not a little bit earlier in the day. So what I have here is my smoothie concoction. I have all of the items that I typically eat for this smoothie right here. So what I do within this sucker is I will throw this banana in at the bottom. We'll throw a handful of ice in there. We'll throw in 2 packets of this Quaker protein banana nut oatmeal, and then I will toss in the milk with that so we can get some good consistency in there. And then I'll throw on 2 scoops of protein. These are pretty low, so I might need to take 1 out of each, but we're rocking with the Ghost Oreo and the Ghost peanut butter cereal milk. And then I'll typically do a half serving of peanut butter on that, as well as 1 full serving of vitamin or collagen peptides, which give on this there is, I think, 20 grams of protein, or damn near close to that. Yeah, 20 grams of roughly 20 grams, 18 grams of protein. So that's that. I'm gonna get all this into this. So once it's ready to be blended, I will show you what I have. All right, so as you guys can see, it's just one big fucking concoction we have here. So this sucker is ready to be started. Oh, that's awkward. All right. Well, let's plug that sucker in, huh? And yes, we do have the Christmas tree up over there. You better believe it. Oh, it's Christmas time. Here we go. All right, so this is the consistency. A little bit soupier than it usually is. It can be a little bit thick, but So Audrey's back. She just got back from Starbucks.
And I always do this. I lose the thing, the thing that you
oh, the tie there. Oh, we lost the tie.
This isn't unusual. I'm kind of just, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm kind of just coming up with a little concoction here. So feeling kind of snacky. What we're gonna do is
What are we doing?
Some deli meat.
Ooh.
We're gonna spread a Laughing Cow on both of these. We're probably gonna put 4 ounces of deli meat, 2 or 4 on here.
Yep.
And then slice up some cucumber, use this Bolt House honey mustard as a little dipping sauce, and then pair it with a good culture cottage
What are
cheese.
those?
These are little pre-made cottage cheese with different fruits, so you can do peach, pineapple, or strawberry, but I'm a big pineapple fan.
She's a big pineapple girl.
And it's 100 calories, 3 grams of fat, 4 carbs, 15 protein.
Look at that.
Solid.
in one of those.
All right, final product. Again, this is like not usual for me. Like sometimes I might do the rice cakes and the deli meat and definitely eat the cottage cheese quite a bit, but like as a meal, this is kind of random. So yeah, we got the rice cakes. We have some of the Laughing Cow underneath there, 3 ounces of deli meat, some zucchini cut up with that Bolthouse honey mustard, and then the cottage cheese. Now,
Oh, we're rolling. So
we're rolling.
I didn't get you guys in on this process because
It's easy.
I forgot. But this was a simple meal. We already had it already pre-made. So we had the 12 ounces of this ground beef. So we had some leftover from yesterday. This is a typical lunch for me. So this is just 96.4 lean ground beef. Audrey and I eat this like it's basically
Like it's
water.
running out of, yeah.
Yeah, like it's running out of style. Honestly, haven't eaten chicken as a protein source in probably almost like 2 months now. I used to only eat chicken, then I started eating a lot more food through this growth phase, and I literally can't come get myself to like make chicken tenders and eat it the way that I used to eat it. So we got 12 ounces of that 96.4 plus a packet of an Uncle Ben's rice, which have those macros on it right there. So
6 fat, 80 carb, 9 protein for the whole pouch. So
yeah. So I'll throw something on top of that because I'm not a murderer. So Audrey always makes fun of me for how much sauce that I put on top of these, and
let's see it.
And I never track my sauces.
Yeah, he literally doesn't track, and this is.
So
but look at the macros of this. Like, it'd be different if it was just like hot sauce. Okay, so he just doused it, and for 2 tablespoons, there's 18 carbs. So like, come on, that's up.
There's probably 18 carbs on there.
No, that's more like 2 servings.
You're telling me there's like 30 carbs in?
Yes, are you kidding? 2 tablespoons, 30 grams is not a lot. You're getting it in.
I am getting it in. So this is technically lunch for me. So this will hold me over for probably 1 to 2 more hours, and then I'm gonna have to eat a pack of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah. All right, so we've got lunch going down. So we have a serving of this Bob Evans mashed sweet potato, a little bit of some squash, and then 6 ounces of extra lean ground beef with this Bolthouse honey mustard. Looks really weird, but I promise it tastes good. All right, I'm literally still freaking starving, so I'm gonna have an Alani Nu protein bar. This one is, I think it's just fruity cereal, but it's pretty decent. All right, so my last full meal going down is 6 ounces of ground beef with some G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue, and then some hash browns, some spinach, and then I just topped it off with this, I can't believe it's not butter spray.
So what we have here is about 2 to 3 servings of Cinnamon Toast Crunch OG cereal. And then I'm going to toss some almond milk in this. It's kind of dark in here. We got our cue lights on.
Yeah, it's super dark in here.
Hold on, a full Christmas vibe though.
Yeah, can we just take a moment for this?
Quick second. It's November 5th. We are ready for Christmas.
We are.
But yeah, I'm gonna have my jolly little bowl of Captain Crunch, and we're gonna cuddle up on the couch.
Yeah.
And watch the rest of Blacklist.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the rest of our Friday. So
We sure are.
This is my little nightcap. What do we got?
All right, so to cap off the night, typically I would do a protein smoothie, but we ran out of whey protein. So going to be doing this HEB Greek yogurt. The macros on this are 19 carb, 12 protein. And then going to put some strawberries in there, probably about 50 grams. And then going to do a half serving of this Bare Naked triple berry granola, and a half serving would be 1.5 fat, 11 carb, and 3 grams of protein.
Oh, we'll take it.
We will take it. So that caps off the full day of eating for me.
Hey, y'all.
What is up?
So we're gonna talk about what our current goals are. So we took you guys through an entire day of eating, for the most part, pretty much what we eat on most days. Some things might switch up, some things might be a little bit different from day to day here and there, but for the gist, that's pretty much what we eat Monday through Friday, and then we'll have bits and pieces of those meals into the weekends, depending what we do and how we're eating. And it doesn't mean that on the weekends we completely go off track. We don't. We just are a little bit more flexible because we've been doing this for years, and we know how to suffice our goals. We're both also in surpluses, not attempting to really, well, she's not in a surplus anymore as of like a week or two, but typically when you have more food to work with, you can be more flexible like that.
Right. All right, so let's unveil and cover the macros. So my current macros, like you said, I started a cut before a cut, or I guess the prep before the prep on Tuesday, which is super freaking exciting. So basically gonna be dieting down, losing some body fat, then come January going balls to the wall.
Balls to the walls.
Into a prep, which I started to go off on a tangent. I was gonna tell them my macros, but we'll go into like current goals and what we're doing right now, and then we'll tell you guys our macros. So yeah, in the prep before the prep right now, we both plan on competing potentially in late April, early May, but he will need much less time than I do. So I'm getting a head start right now. Gonna have like Thanksgiving and Christmas and you know all the travel to loosely kind of diet and just be mindful. And then like I said, come January, go basically ham on prep. So right now, he's currently still growing, and I, like I said, am dieting down. Why did I keep going in circles right now?
What my current macros are in my growth phase, as you guys saw, everything I was eating throughout the day, roughly my protein intake is right around 300 to 325 grams of protein per day. And before I go any further, note I am also 260 pounds. So I'm eating a very large amount of food because I'm also a very large man. So eating right around that range in protein. My carbs in this growth phase through that day was right around probably 550 to about 600. Honey,
chill.
Hey.
Chill.
Hey.
Oh,
she's getting fired up. Oh, she almost grilled. She almost grumped at me. Oh, look at you. We're hyping her up too much. She's getting too carried away. So carbs are right around 550 to 600 carbs, and fats usually fall right around probably 80-ish grams per day. So that's my day in the life. That's how much I ate with all the food given. So 2 days a week, I am like right around 700 carb on like a chest and a back day because I'm trying to develop those muscle groups a little bit more. So I eat a little bit more on those days.
Right. And then so I'll give you guys an idea of where my current macros are, or like what they are right now and then what they were. So I was at 260 carb, 180 protein, and 50 grams of fat prior to last Tuesday. And then going into this cutting phase, it was a pretty aggressive drop down to 200 carb and then 50 fat, 180 protein. I am also doing 5 20-minute list sessions, just an incline walk a week, and I'm currently on a 4-day training split. So you guys will see one of my leg days here in this video, which I took Mason through here. She did. So you guys will see that. I'm on a 5-day split, and it'll typically vary. Some days I do have 2 leg days that I do, so I'll kind of consolidate a little bit just because I don't need to be doing 2 leg days right now. And I'll typically do probably 1 and then just throw in a variation of some other things on like a given day. But yeah, 5 days a week. That is, that's a full day of eating for us, as well as just our current plans to compete, what we're currently doing. We got some travel coming up. We will be uploading a lot more fun videos to come here as we go to Arizona, Tampa, Chicago, Colorado for the holidays. So a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, we're excited for that. If you guys have any video suggestions, drop them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and thank you guys for watching as always. Peace out.